It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Dallas. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Taken right to the air. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. First down of the game for James Cook. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Trying again following the sack. He's got Khalil Shakir. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
You know what I like about that, kid? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
First and 10. Here's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 4. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 24-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 24. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Hurts now on 4th. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Allen now on 1st down. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Ooh, down on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
56.
Allen on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. On 4th down, Allen. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play. I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well. And you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. But, boy, 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Parker got him. He lost the football. And it looked like a Bill got it.
You know, that just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First down throw for Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Running out route complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He still has room inside the 30. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 13-0 lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. Shipley now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Cobb, nice game left side. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Rolling out to his left. Now he takes it. It's a pickup up 11. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. It's the Eagles looking at 1st and 10. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hurts trying again on second down. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
All right, we'll call that one a drop. He escapes, quarterback does. He avoids taking the sack. He's also denied a gain of any kind.
On third down, it's Hurts. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles making a one-score game before halftime. A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
Jake Elliott on
Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. Wow, down by just a score. A lot of game to go. But look here, it's an onside try. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating. And they did. They got that one back. Fourth quarter of a game, totally get this call. We expect to see an onside kick in pursuit of the lead. But Brock, walk me through this. Still in the first half. Isn't it a little early for that?
Yeah, I think it's a little early for you and me and a lot of the analytics books out there. But to me, this is a head coach saying, I'm going to put the game in my hands. My decision-making. I'm going to be the one who has to answer for it after the game anyway. And he is setting the tone.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Well, he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down. Hurts yet again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem. That group on the other side, well, they were prepared. They were ready for it. And now, well, you've added a little bit of Uncle momentum to that side. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throwing deep for the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Has it downfield near the boundary. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. It's his running back. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Pass now to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On 1st down, Hurts. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to throw, Hurts. Flush down out to his left. Throwing deep down the left. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, mission accomplished by the pass rush, right, partner? That is their goal. If you can't get the QB down, encourage him to roll left, make a throw across his body. Well, they forced him to do that. He threw it, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, I like that word, encourage, right? Just give him a little push that way. And you can feel the guys in coverage. They get sticky. It's like Velcro. They know if they can get tight in coverage with that QB rolling against his arm, the ball's not coming with the same velo, and it could be a sitting duck exactly like that, a target for them to go pick. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. On the left hash, this is from 47. Bass's kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
And with that one, You're going to see some salty foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers. But that one, got the 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Shipley now to return. He's hauling down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Shipley now to return. And get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10. At their own
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Back at the 11-yard
Back to the line they go. It's second down. He finds Dotson left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. Third down. Hurts now from the gun. Pulled in by Johnson along the sideline. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the 46. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Hurts. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles get it back to within 6.
Eagles 17.
Wow, still a full quarter left and down only a score, but here comes an onside kick. Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did. They got that one back. Well, partner, we still got a full quarter left, but surprised them with the onside kick here. And to their credit, they got the ball back.
Well, I think even the most progressive coaches in the past would have never made that call. But we're seeing this more and more. Teams becoming more aggressive by the year, especially, Kate, when they're trailing in a game, doing what they think they've got to do to give themselves a chance to win.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing here, Hurts. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you've got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
It's a gain of 8. And an Eagles first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. And again, here's Hurts. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Eagles 24, Bills 23.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And inches.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Bills down by only 1. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Allen fires out wide, complete. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Here he is to throw. Completed to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Setting up to pass. Cut near the goal line. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him. And no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Shipley now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
63.
Here he is to throw. Escapes out to the left. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He'll look to throw it. He's got it downfield near the edge. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Connection made with his back deep downfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a first down.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hurts yet again. Getting out to his left. And it's not over yet. So they score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Here he goes, one final shot. Escapes the pocket. It's intercepted. That will do it. Picked off by Shea Thompson. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he stopped. That was to push this to a field goal game, Brock, but still, they have the lead with very little time left on the clock.
And now, Kate, you just need to prevent some type of Music City miracle play on this kickoff. Squib it, boot it, put it through the uprights on the other, whatever it takes. Just don't give them
From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Allen going to look to throw in the first play. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Give the Cook out of the gun. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Forced out to Allen. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Oh, nice move. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, first and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. To throw, it's Allen. Well, they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Second and 10. He throws there, incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
You know, still second quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's Allen. Buying time is left. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
But it leads to 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Bills, 1st down.
Here's Allen to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Bills passing game, getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Is in. Touchdown Bills. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
The partner kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved him until the very end. Touchdown Bills on the stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
7 yards to go.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle with Barkley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Barkley goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So his big first half continues. His third touchdown already. We'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Now he's into the clear again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 57 yards. And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Allen going to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them. But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
3 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Allen now looks to throw. And this ball will be intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, a run with Barkley. And they take him down right along the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First and 10 now from the 30. They go to Barkley again. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. It was Kenny Clark on the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Here's 2nd and 5. It's a screen to Barkley. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 6. Black. 60 red. 6 ready.
Well, I'm going to air this out to start. Kraft has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
10 black. Rail. Yellow. Needle blue. Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers finish off their opening drive. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Well, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's another carry for Barkley. Up the sideline, past the 40. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Hurts setting up to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Eagles with a 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Toss play to Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds after getting it all the way down inside the kicking team's 45.
And by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense. He now gets to take over. Out of the work and the field position already done.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Set. Black, 95.
And it'll be first down, Packers.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's a loss of 10. Leads to second down at the 36-yard line.
Ready?
After the sack, another pass on second down. Finds a man right side. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 13.
On the double.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they call the heck of the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Stick it in the air. Love. And he will score. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Cooper to Jean with the stop. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
.22 needle. Red cycle.
Love out of the shotgun. Wow, wide open here, complete. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take the lead right away in half number 2. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Eagles 14.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
All right, this is A.J. Dillon. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Going for the first, it's Dillon. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And the sneak doesn't get it. Stop short of the marker, and that's a nice defensive stand to force a turnover on downs.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it up. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Now begin the drive with Dillon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Completed to his running back. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Now Hurts. Dumps it off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throwing here, Hurts. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Eagles losing by 7. Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. It's a 36-yard look for him. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
Oh, the Eagles are celebrating, and they did! They got that one back! Okay, they pulled it off. Now they have one final gasp. Either get into the end zone or leave here with the L.
How many times do we see these teams at this point of desperation late in the game need to kick and not get it? So nice to see one of them actually rewarded with all that effort. Now it comes down to the execution of this offense. Can they do what their special teams just did and go execute, score a touchdown? and find a way to win.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Dumps it off to Barkley, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
It's a gain of 7.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout, 9 seconds left in the game.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Setting up to pass. Has it down close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Extra point upcoming, this to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Packers 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Black shot, set, hut. 32, black 2.
He is to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1 final seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the right edge, it's a 47-yarder. The kick is good. He got it. And at the buzzer, they forced overtime. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. Hardman with a return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Yellow. Let's go now. You. Block 40. Right.
First throw, overtime now. Has him on the quick hitter. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but showing a love for it to come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Love. Chased out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second and 10. Love trying again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He finds Jacobs here underneath. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's good.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. Runs inside the 35. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pull in front. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
Well, there's a reason he's playing defense, because he couldn't quite corral that one, but in the end, it doesn't matter. He still does the job and denies 2 points.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Here's Saquon. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
A give to Barkley. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have third and 2.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
They go to Barkley again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That is an old-school battle you simply love to see. An offense that close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed its way. It's a battle of wills. It's the offense that gets it done this time.
Jump off cut by his back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped.
26.
Trying to set this up quick.
It's a gain of 10. First down. Philadelphia.
First down, run with Barkley. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Offense in the hurry up here.
Down at the 26. Brings up second down.
Here's second and 2. It's a screen to Barkley. Oh, stiff arm. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. First down throwing for Hurts. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And after the penalty, they pick up 2, make it 2nd and 13. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout, as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Hurts now from the gun. He rolls to his right. And he gets back to the line, but no more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now to throw. Buying some time left. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw it. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles.
So stupid ass off the game.
A.J. Brown, the touchdown.
So stupid ass out of here, boy.
And everyone can breathe easier here as he knocks the point after through. And now it's golden goal here in overtime. Next score wins. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the length. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third down and 9. Dotson, the man in motion. On third down, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. That's taken in by Dotson. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Avery Williams on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First down, Eagles.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down by Nolan Smith. 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 46, here's second and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And he will score. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Panic setting in a little earlier, just the first quarter, but already they're going to try an onside kick.
Anytime you see an onside kick this early in the game, what that tells me, Mike, is during the course of the week of practice, they saw something in this return unit that they could take advantage of, and boy, did they ever.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive, and he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second.
They face second down and 7.
48-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll get this across midfield to about the 49. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's a third down and 4. To throw, Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
14-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Going to get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal. It's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line.
First and goal.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for first and goal.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's Barkley. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Barkley. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to today, and we're just getting smart.
And he finds his way into the end zone again. Good stretch, finding the goal line, the touchdown, and the 2-point conversion.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He's got room to the 45. And he'll dive forward here. Tack on even more yardage to the end of this one. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
It's like a design run. Hurts has it. And he'll take this one in. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And in this case, it's the quarterback taking it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. Oh, big hole left side. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10. A huge play just before the half. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Here's a run. A short kick down to the 7. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock to stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. One more time, they try Barkley. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. And he's got another one. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. Maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here is Shipley on the return. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had him for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's second down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. It's second down.
63.
That's Goddard in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. On third down, it's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's Goddard in motion. Hurts again. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Rolling right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. First and 10. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he shows off those strong legs. We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, 2 teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Houston. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Stroud begins with a pass. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Jahad Campbell. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, and caught by Schultz. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he's going to have a Texans 1st down on what will be a big play there. On 4th and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his big tight end, Schultz. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards. That's another
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll try to work the screen with Mixon. And he will score! Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here is Shipley on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. They hold him to no gain.
That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Christian Harris there on the stop. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll take this forward to the 26.
Jalen Petrie on the stop. A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
So after 1, it's the Texans who have the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up. They'll try it now with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Stroud to throw here on first down. There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. Down inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. They'll run here with Mixon. Powering forward. He's in. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. It's great they take advantage of this good field position and move it downfield for a score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
He'll get across the 20, knock him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Here's Barkley. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Christian Harris there on the stop. Second down throw for Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. Now Barkley. Will be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Here's a second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. Big time play for Philly. 31 yards. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Saquon. Touchdown! A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first half onside kick.
Taking some chances here early. Got to give credit to the special teams coach, but it's the confidence that the head coach has in his special teams unit to even give them the green light to try this.
They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It is Azeez Al-Shaya with the stop.
Brings up second down.
Here's second and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10.
Gain of 16 yards. First down.
A run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Texans' 34-yard line.
Hurts. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Jimmy Ward with the good coverage that time gets a hand in there. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. To throw is Hurts. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. To throw, Hurts. Moving left. He'll try to run for it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Texans have it. Into space. Still going. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make it. Hack plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. He fields it at the 8. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. The quarter's set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. It is 2nd and 6. Hurts to throw. On the run to the right. Now he'll run.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
This one is caught by Dotson. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run with Barkley. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And third down coming up.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Here comes 3rd and 6. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Here's Hurts. That's incomplete. Daring
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Kaimi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that'll be a little... Too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 64 yards. And the Eagles need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Texans nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. As Stroud now to throw. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. C.J. Stroud, a 4-yard touchdown scamper. And the Texans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown the last time out looking. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And the Texans first down.
Throwing now is Stroud. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Brevin Jordan, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good.